Before the video, I have a quick announcement. We have a Patreon now. Patreon.com/allintogether. There will be sideboard guides and strategy write-ups, my thoughts about the formats. As I prep for events, I'll be writing notes up there and just saying, hey, these are decks I'm working on. It's just optional support. It's a great way to give back, and it helps me out a lot. And as well, there's a cool Tile Shark card back that we have that you can use if you'd like to. It's the art here done by Dead Mint, and these will also be available as Frostbite tokens coming soon. Thank you, and enjoy the video. Hey everybody, this is Rob with All In Together. This is going to be, at least the last video this week, on my Road to National series. I am playing Mario. The last one we played Prism. I think we played Prism, Mario, Fang, Kasai, and Gravy. Mario's another tough matchup. This is about reading blocks pretty well and just going face. We play a flat 60 into this, and we bring in from the sideboard Crush the Weak and Choke Slams. But if you want all the full sideboard guide, it is on Patreon. It's a great way to support me as well. I do appreciate everyone's support. It's been blown away by the overall reaction lately, so thank you all so much. How's it going? It's going. Cool. We're in. We got Choke Slam. Let's see who's first. So he's going to go Clave, pitch a yellow. I think we just give a card here. Probably give the Disables, my guess, because we want to go Prompts of Terrain on our turn if he uses nothing. We're giving 2 cards. I think that's fine. So if he reacts, yeah, we could just go. A lot of them are on Dagger reacts, then we just give 2 cards here. We're a little bit behind in fatigue math, but that's not the end of the world in this matchup. Cool. Go Surge, Aftershock, and then, yeah, this is pretty fun. This is alright. This is like the most efficient use of our hand here. Gives us 2 Surges. And we Arsenal to Crush the Weak. Which is, depending on them, has a bit of a, you know, can be good, so can not be good. But now with a Pommel, it's a very interesting card. Pain in the backside, this card's effectively a 0 for 5. We always block this. It's like a Lava Burst with Go Again because of the marking. Rage Baiters is interesting. So I think for the rest of the turn, we probably just don't want to block. We want to Arsenal the Aftershock, and then we'll just go Pommel on a Crush the Weak. We'll take the mark, and then we can give, like, Tech Plating and Gloves here, I think. And then we flip over to Crush the Weak. And then if he has a reaction, he has a reaction. He probably does. Or they're trying to bait us with something. No? Okay, it's a trap. Trapdoor's unlucky. So this should be Inertia Trap, probably. So we should activate Tech Plating here and fix the Aftershock. Because this is guaranteed. Pommel this. I think Inertia Trap is a card we really have to think about. I mean, we want to try to use our gloves a lot, but like this is so we would get an extra Surge here if we send off. If we activated Tech Plating for the Aftershock, he gets a bit of value here, but we get a Surge. Okay, we get a Surge because he sinks, and then we got to take a card. So we do pretty well here, I would say. And then he's a lot easier to block out and defend when he's a Trapdoor. What do we do here? This is interesting. His hand doesn't do much. We can kind of just say no. We can put, we probably put Tech Plating, and if he does something, we sink below. Or Shield. Shield's fine too. Get Stains, sink below, and we could probably sink a card if we wanted to. I think it's pretty reasonable to sink something. Or we could send a Cranium. Also fine. He does draw a little bit, so this on-hit can matter. We do want to think about Rage Baiters here, because it is... well, no, we're already marked. Never mind. We'll have to think about Rage Baiters for a little bit. But this is a bit of a different build. I know a lot of people are Flick Knives, but I think Rage Baiters can be real. I think it requires a little bit more work, but he doesn't have to play Flick Knives now, or they don't have to play Flick Knives now, I think. I think there is another viable option. So he's going to take the full 8, which means we're probably taking a lot of damage here. All right. So he's going to go Spinner Rats. He can't Flick. He's going to go Persuasive. I think this is like a time I don't like just maybe just don't want to block this, because like whatever he takes, it doesn't really matter. You can't ruin the hand by taking a card, and it's gonna be really hard for us to try to block this properly. Losing the Pummel sucks. That's a really important card in this matchup. It lets us disrupt him back and put a lot of pressure on him. He probably takes Boulder Drop, yeah. And then we block to whatever. He gets a life. What's next? He's gonna go Clave. You just kind of don't block. Okay, so I give him Rouse. That's fine. Yeah, that's fair. Because he'd have to pitch a card to mark me. And the mark is pretty real, so like getting 2 value there is good. Or like blocking the yeah. Hey, I'm supposed to block with instability, but this will. I mean, if he's on a lighter build and less dagger focused, this is a real on hit, and he may just get bricked with reactions. That's something that happens to assassins. I know we think they're, you know, impervious and they have no flaws. Bite is interesting. This is kind of a cool way for him to break his daggers and mark me. But when he does this, it unmarks me again. So it's kind of a 0 card 5 that flicks a dagger. Or I guess inflicting the dagger. Yeah, it's cool. Gives him go again. I'll say that's fine. He can have go again. Might be okay, so this is nothing. I think we'll just send the put them in their place, and then we'll arsenal our eruption. And this kind of gives us our own little D-react if we want to with the shield. Civic is pretty tricky to use in this matchup. I think so. We want to look for ways where we can block with Civic without getting punished too hard. I wish we had a way to use Quick Dodge effectively, but maybe we'll get a better set of boots with Compendium, and that'd be really cool. All right, so I'm not marked, so they're randomly rolling the dice here. So let's see what they roll. They roll red back. Take a damage here, and then we'll... All right. Now we're able to set up some pretty good disruption. Double Trouble. It's annoying, but it's not like... I'm not crying over getting double troubled here. Sure, we'll discard the Take Up the Mantle. Give it 6. Maybe the Codexus. That's what I would want to do if I was them. Okay, nothing. We could Terrace under Spinal. Is that what I'm doing here? I think I like just sending the Putum, and it looks like it's Terra. I don't know. I think this is... If you send the Putum, and then Arsenal Spinal behind a... But this is... He's out of armor. Damn near. He doesn't want to block anything left. He has 2 armor left. This is going to come in for 10, so he'd have to have react, and give me the full suite of armor. I remember thinking, okay, I remember like playing this line is like, they have to get a lot, so this can doesn't quite have it. So we're going to take 2 cards left. Oh, right. This is brutal. Yeah, that's really good on them. Getting under Terrace Under. Yeah, I think you just like, it's not a lot you want to. Yeah, it's got ugly. Send a Meat Madness, we could just block it. I think I give like, yeah, I give a piece of armor because he can just mark me, or they can just mark me. I'm sorry, I'll be better about that. And then I will send a Crush the Weak. Oh no, I messed up. I can't make a surge. I'll make my own surge. Yeah. So we got our ley line here. He's gonna go dagger. Take 2 cards from him. I kind of want to just like take this. I know I shouldn't, but like I think that's because we just send Cranial and then we can get down. Yeah, I think this is okay. We go activate tech, send Cranial. Codex of Inertia. Ooh, interesting. I got a Thunderquake. This is effectively the same turn. So we'll lose our... He'll pass to try to like brick me, which is fine. But they will pass to brick me. Yeah, sorry. This is great. This is effectively using our resources well. We have 3 surges for Dominate. This is a lot. This is scary. Like they are 5-card Tarantula. We could die being at 22 here. No joke. Finally the Chalicera, which is terrifying. But looking at this hand real quick, I'm going to pause because this is a really good hand. This is Rouse into a dominated Boulder Drop with an Arsenal, which we can pump up with Revelation. We've already seen a couple of Inertia Traps. I think we just don't block. As long as there's no disruption, we don't block. Any damage, and also blocking their damage is a nightmare because of how many detoxes and etc. exist. He's going to take up the mantle, or they're going to take up the mantle. Persuasive. Uh-oh. Justinic. Unlock. Yeah, this is... I remember this being pretty spooky. But whatever they take, it's not the end of the world. We do have options to play around it. It's bad, they can get a lot of life here, but game's not over. Lucky for us, though, they hit a yellow, so their on-hit isn't real. Codex is annoying, because we lose our ability to rouse. Although, we do have, if we crown and find an answer, I think that's really cool, interesting. We got to gamble here a little bit, and like what I should be doing is probably doing the math of which one's which. But I think what I can also do is just block a lot. So we flip that. I think this is a bit of a gamble here, but it can really pay off if we get to be able to trigger Rouse. If we bottom, not what we wanted. This on hit should hit still, and that is meaningful disruption, and we'll make another surge. We'll have Dominate for the next turn. Still haven't really found a good time to use our civic steps. Oh, yes, yeah. So with a trap and giving up the full armor here, they've decided that that's better than eating the chokeslam. Alright. So we'll go Saber. Go Clave. So I think we block 9 on this one. I think we go after... I think we give like every... So we go card. Oh, okay, we give 6. That makes sense. If they have the react over, they have the react over. And then they'll Chalicera here. And we pray they don't have T-Tox. Nice. And we were able to, alright, get through it. I think actually we arsenal the wrong card here. I think it's better for us to have a blue Aftershock with a Surge than an Imposing Visage at this point in the game, because it's just a 1-card 6 that makes a Surge on cast. It keeps our leyline around. Imposing can't extend the hand, so I remember. It makes sense why I thought this, but cool, we rip them a lot. We get a lot of damage here. All right. Did they mean to do that? Oh, I think we're trying to. Yeah, I think they skipped. They didn't mean. Okay, yeah. Because we have 5 Surges here. I think this is give Boots and we give Chokeslam, because we want to go Spinal for free and then pummel it. He has red back, but like he's got to give the card. Yeah, this is fine. And we can lose our arsenal. We can win with just the cards in our hand. So like, what's it called? Is scary. Mark of the Black Widow's kind of spooky, but Codex isn't. Yeah, Codex is fine. They can grab Leave No, and that's not an issue. We'll just take it, go to 3, and then we can send 13 Dominate for lethal, which is pretty good. This is a tough, grindy matchup. Like, it's really, you got to convert hands, you got to disrupt them. And even when you feel like you have them, they often can wiggle their way out. Assassin is very tricky and really hard to beat. But we just have a lot of raw power. Good game to our opponent here. But yeah, this is a tough matchup, but it's very doable.